Old school Rockford Fosgate here again. This time we're going to do something a little bit different. I actually got me a new Pampered Chef item, so we're going to go ahead and switch from rock. I'm joking. This is a amplifier that I bought off of a gentleman from eBay. I don't have high hopes for this one, and the only reason why I say that is because it's a junkyard where I bought this from. So 400.4, which is going to be the newer style. Basically, it is the same guts as a 400X4 DSM amplifier, but it's the newer black and grind style. So we'll see. It was bought. It didn't say that it was for parts. It didn't say that it wasn't working. It was just sold, you know, as is. I guess. Not even as is, but alright, let's get the box out of the way. And here is our amplifier. So I'm trying to remember, let's see what it says here. Air Park Towing and Auto Repair is the company that I got it from. So I'll put their little message off to the side here. I don't remember the details exactly about this amplifier, and the reason why I say that is because I don't remember. I want to say he was asking $165 for it, and I offered him $100 because he was wanting like $30 to ship it or something like that. I don't remember. Made him a $100 offer. He came back with $120. I told him, I says, I'm a buyer today, right now at $100, and he accepted my offer. So there really wasn't a whole lot of back and forth on it. Stuff like this I kind of like, and the reason why I say that is because if a junkyard is selling an item, or if it's somebody that has an item listed and they don't have anything else, they could have over 1,000 items listed. If nothing else is car audio, they're not going to necessarily know what this is. So picked it up for $100, and I think with shipping it was like $132, $134, something like that. So it is a little dirty, which is fine, because these are easy to clean up. The grind part on it will clean up super nice. There's not a whole lot of big grooves or anything in it. We'll kind of go over this here real quick. So, a little smidgy. Go this side. So, the end caps are there. So, even if it doesn't work, it's still going to be worth it just to... You know, if I decide not to fix it, I'll sell the end caps off of it, or maybe I'll sell it the way that it is and try to get my money back. Usually my motto is the parts are always worth more than the whole. So the end caps, you're looking easily $50 to $75. The amplifier as it is, if it doesn't work, should be anywhere from $75 to $100, maybe a little bit more, this depending on who wants it and how bad they want it. Once again, one thing that sold me on this amplifier is that the seals are still intact. So you can see the seal there still intact. This one is still intact. Sorry, I had to smell it. I got a little bit of an odd whiff whenever I brought it up here. So, but basically with the seals being intact and then the crossover plug still being here, you know, amplifiers like these you got to take a chance on them. So as clean as this one is, in having the wires and everything still connected, it was probably working, and then they just cut everything and brought it out. So do I think that it's stolen because of this? Not at all. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people assume right off the bat that because these wires are sticking out, this amplifier is stolen. No, it's not stolen. If it goes to a junkyard and the junkyard has possession of the vehicle, they're not going to sit there and take the time to undo every little screw that is on here. They're just going to cut it off, take the parts, and they're going to sell it. Just like if you buy an alternator. Most places around here will cut the plug off that's connected to the alternator and take the alternator off and sell it to you. They're not going to sit there and take the time to hurry up and, you know, I'm going to unplug this and all that stuff. So let's take a look and see how they had this hooked up. So obviously, we're going to pull this one out in the middle here. So they have this one set up. This is going to be low pass. So low pass, low pass, low pass. Is that right? Let's take a look at this one. High pass. So this channel is high pass. This one's low pass. This one's low pass. And this one is going to be full pass. So that would make sense because it looks like they had a sub right in here, and then this would end up being your other channels right in here. So overall, it's actually a really clean looking amplifier. I know that it's kind of hard to see inside there. The RCAs look really clean. All of the silk screening's clean. The gain pots are really clean. So I'll pop that back on here. Oh, for those of you that are wondering about these, because I've got a 360.6 that takes the same style as this. So we're going to measure this here. This plug, I'm going to say is, what is this? About 3 3/8. Whoop, I should probably get in the camera, huh? 3 3/8 across, and then the actual inside lip here is going to be what is that? About 2 7/8, give or take. Niagara Plastic, Erie, Pennsylvania, 421. So anyway, there you go, guys. So we're going to hook this up, see if it works, and then go from there. So if you guys want to see more of the 400.4, just drop me a comment down below. I can hook it up, test it, as long as it works. If it works, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. If it doesn't work, for the amount of money that I ended up paying for it, I'll probably end up flipping it and let somebody else mess with it and try to fix it. I'm not too concerned about necessarily the shipping that I paid, but as long as I can get 95 3/4 and 2/8% of my money back, I guess, then we'll be fine. So anyway, real quick video, 400.4. For those of you that want to give me a thumbs down, and because I didn't go into too much detail on it, there really isn't a whole lot to go into detail-wise. 50 watts by 4 into 4 ohms, less than 0.05 THD, which is total harmonic distortion for those of you that don't know. 100 watts by 4 into 2 ohms with less than 0.10% THD. And this amplifier, realistically, you're probably looking at about 200 watts a channel bridged at 2 ohm stereo. So it's a pretty stout little amplifier. I mean, you're looking easily, you know, 500 watts, 600 watts, give or take, out of this amplifier. So it is the biggest 4-channel amplifier that they had in the DSM style. And I'm not really up on the black and grind, so I don't know if they had, I think there's an 800A4, but I don't know if there's anything bigger than the 400.4. I'm not totally sure. You can drop a comment down below and let me know. I can look in my catalog and stuff that I have and see. But yeah, sorry for the lengthy video, rambling on here, fellas. But if you have any questions, drop me a line down below, and have a good one.